With real estate being one of the biggest assets most people will own, who would they most likely trust to handle it? Right now, the economy has been flourishing in terms of real estate. That means it is a seller's market. A seller's market is when people put houses on the market, or they'll put their house on the market and it won't stay on for very long because there'll probably be a contract under it soon. Most people are trying to buy houses right now. Hi, my name is Roman Peters, and I'm going to be sharing some information with how to become an active real estate license agent here in Florida. It doesn't take much to become an active real estate licensed agent. In order to do that, there's just a few steps you need to follow. You need to be 18, you need to have a high school diploma, and you need to take the 63-hour course that covers many basic grounds such as real estate law, property appraising, taxation, and just dealing with clients in general. Right now this hits home for me because I'm in the process of getting that. I've been working with the Elliott team, and so they have been helping me with that as well. During that 63-hour course, there's different options you can take. You can take it online, which I have been going through. You can take it in class, whether that's through the college, taking night classes and some weekend classes as well, or you can go to Orlando, Fort Myers, Tampa. They offer different courses that will allow you to take it through an entire week. That's 8 to 5, and they'll take it an entire week, and then after that you can take your course and then be on your way. For taking the test, you have to sign up through DBPR, which is the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. You will submit a background and fingerprint and check, and then they will apply that through the state, and the state will approve you from that. From that point on, you're allowed to take your test. And Pearson is the place that you sign up for that to take it as well. It composed of 100 questions, and you have several hours to take it, so you can take the time that you need. In order to take this, you can also take what's known as a crash course exam, and so they will cover many of the parts of the test that are going to be hit on the most, so that you're going to be most prepared for when those questions come up. A lot of the questions are going to be composed as well as Florida law. When it comes to real estate, it'll come to property appraising, and just a lot of basic math questions in terms of commission, appraising houses and stuff like that. Once you have completed this and you have signed on with the test and taken it and passed, you will then be required to take a 14-hour continuing education course. And so going forward with that, you'll also be required to take it, so on and so forth, as it's considered continuing education. You will also be required to sign your license and hang your license with a brokerage. A brokerage is someone like RE/MAX or also Century 21. And many agents work on with them, or you can sign on with local brokerages as well. RE/MAX and Century 21 are more the bigger name brokerage that stretches across the United States and even also internationally as well. So the team that I work with is the Elliott team, and they operate a little different than a lot of agencies around here. They have what's known as a buyer's team, and they also have a seller's team. The buyer's team, strictly, it's composed of people, you would go to them looking strictly to buy houses. And so if they get people, say I'm a buyer's agent for them, and someone comes to me and says, I want to sell a house, I would refer them over to the selling agency. But then if the selling agency also gets people looking to buy houses, then they would refer them over to me, and I strictly work with people wanting to buy houses. From there, I can meet up with them before I even show them houses, getting them approved to buy houses through their lender or a credit union. And I'd look for what they need, what they want, houses, whether they're looking for a house with a pool, looking for acreage, stuff like that, and that just fits their wants specifically. Also, when working with a brokerage, they also show you how to work with the clientele, how to speak with clientele, how to talk with them, and just kind of making them feel welcome in the home that they could potentially be buying. So the next time you talk to a real estate agent, ask them about their story and how they become licensed, and the keys to being successful is knowing your client.